Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video for you, man. Spirits up. Spirits up, definitely. Spirits up, spirits up, spirits up. Blessings. Blessings and blessings. There's 3 of them. Blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions. You got to understand, never no exceptions. You truly, truly, truly have to understand that. Because the further and further we evolve and grow, you're going to have to move with it. You're going to have to move with it. Spirit giving me that little kind of concept of, you know, you take a old school cat that like that old swing out in that blues, but he don't want to listen to that old bump, 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 you know, that old bang, bang, shoot him up. And he just be set in them ways. There's nothing wrong with music. I'm not talking about music, but he be set in his ways. But if he would really understand the new, he would learn and get all kind of information. As unfamiliar as it might sound, and even as, I don't know, I don't want to say hateful, but, you know, even as negative as he would think it is, it's still so much wisdom and knowledge that's in there. First of all, for the simple fact that he never encountered that. He never messed, he never dabbled with that. So that's new. You know, like the times is new. Everybody has to switch the way they think. Everybody has to let go of those old ways in which they learn. You can't operate off of what, you can't operate these old energy tactics or old energy operations within this new energy. See, the old energy is what used to work for you, is what truly is what you all about. That's it. It defines you. The old energy defines you. That's how you became who you were, in the old energy. So when you're thinking about it like that and you say change and then you say new energy, you should understand a lot of things got to go. A lot of things just have to go. Prophet stick, man. I want to kind of touch base on this negative and positive that we all amongst. Anybody understand truly why the darkness is here? Because, I mean, it's a lot of stories that you're going to hear about why the darkness is here. You're going to even hear, you know, everything started from darkness. You're just going to hear all kind of different perceptions. This is the fact of the matter. Okay. Right now, Prophet making this message. I hold love in my heart. That's my intentions for me, for everybody else. That's for individuals that done hurt me, betrayed me, it doesn't matter. That's for every individual. I truly understand no exceptions. But that's a choice that I make. It's not nothing that I say and then I hold in all kind of hateful feelings. It's not nothing that I pretend and want individuals to believe and then try my best to hide it from them. It's a choice I made. And you got to understand this. I didn't have to make the choice. I didn't have to choose to forgive and choose to show love to an individual that I understand would hurt me. No doubt about it. I didn't have to choose that. So understand God, Creator, Source, Spirit, Most High, whatever you call it. Understand the possibilities and the capabilities of your reality. See, the thing with your reality is this. That's all you know. You in a place right now, you trying to create a reality out of a reality. It's so hard because all you have is your reality. You're supposed to be guided. You're not supposed to be just trying to create nothing. You're supposed to be guided because what you're creating is going to be new. It don't pertain to nothing old, none of the old energies, none of the old tactics, none of the old tools, none of the old perceptions. It doesn't apply to none of that. It applies to you letting go of all of those ways. Because what it is this. Everything you got before was to bring you to a place of loving yourself, where you want to be better, you want to get better, where you understand that thinking in a positive manner is the way for you to be thinking. Gaining positive thoughts is the way for you to be doing. To show you that people hurt other individuals. People also can become better. Always forgive individuals, for they know not what they do. But that's not the only reason. Forgive individuals because you, yourself, has been forgiven. So when you're walking and you're stepping around here, you know, hold love within myself. If you let one of these emotions run through your synapse, it take you off track. Now you're thinking this, now you're thinking that. Human beings has created everything that you see. Because let me tell you, Spirit can nudge me, Spirit can give me clues, He can do the same thing to you. You co-creating, which means if you ain't creating, all you got is a coach. All you got is a coach. But it makes no sense if you're not creating. It doesn't have to be content. I'm simply talking about creating a better you. Creating a better program within yourself. Creating a better thinking pattern for the individuals coming behind you. Spirit say, everybody listen. The times we in is a shift, okay? it has a lot to do with these poles. See, when you was young, you always heard North Pole and South Pole. When you was young, you always heard that. Why you never heard East Pole and West Pole? You never ask yourself that? Because the reason is, these two particular poles pertains to the masculine and the feminine energy on this planet. These poles is actually polarities. You see, the North Pole spirit has been overwhelmed with masculine energies. But that's what's changing. That's what this shift is bringing in. It's bringing in the balance. It's bringing in the feminine energy. Anytime you hear balance within an individual, it's always going to be pertaining to the masculine and the feminine energy. It's always going to be pertaining to these particular chakras that you have down your body. Always. Anytime you reading and you hearing about the temple, you the temple. Knocking the temple down, that's these dark energies breaking humans down, individuals down. That's why now temple being built. Just insight. But we try to think like source. And for anybody that just wondered, prophets say spirit, because I understand spirit is energy. But prophet use source. I got God inside me, but I understand source is the Most High. See, source is a big old bowl of energies, man. A big old bowl of energies. But what you got to understand is we be trying to think like God to think. Okay. We just reaching this stage on this planet where we going into quantum physics, quantum mechanics, and it'll lose the average individual. But all that is, quantum, is this next phase that you're going into. It's into the unseen. It's a deeper meaning to things. And it's powerful energies. That's what you're going into. But even that is nowhere near source. Source, the reason you always had this image about the throne and you had this picture in your head about just per se God being right here, ain't nothing by him, that's his zone. Because it's real. See, source is way beyond the quantum realm. Way beyond the quantum realm. You ain't even got the definition of quantum yet. But we still, as little human beings in individual vessels down here, be trying to size God up. That's because you want God to be responsible for everything that happens to you. In order for that to happen, you got to be responsible for what happens to you. Self-accountability has to be involved. If not, you within the dark energies that have you that way. Therefore, you're not within your connection. And it's not that it's not there. It's the way individuals think that blocks them. It's the way you think that blocks your connection. Any individual right now, if you hold in love within yourself, and man, look, I ain't worried about telling the people. If you know you holding that within yourself, you can go sit down. You can talk to God right now, spirit, source, right now. Because that's all it takes. Used to be you got to sit down, you got to meditate, you got to clear these energies out of the way. Definitely that. Since prophets thought, that's how I always thought it was, but it's not like that. It's your heart. It's your intentions. If that's good and pure, the spirit already announced it. Like, you just gotta talk. Speakerphone. And you gotta understand that, because let prophet, hope I help you with this information, man. When you get a good thought, here we go. When you get a good thought, loving thought, that's God, that's source. When you get a dark thought, that's you. It ain't nobody else, it's you. We got to understand that. You got to understand how many perceptions you have in your head that you don't even realize is just part of your program. It's just part of your figuring things out. It's just part of your way you piece up the situation. A lot of perceptions that's just there. Spirit want me to let individuals understand. Almost every individual out there, you got kids. The times we in, the times we in, Spirit said you got off track. You start telling them about the poles and you got off track. The times we in, I was explaining the shift to y'all. But the times that we in, it didn't shift. Like the timeline, it shift. You don't want to be out here with that negative. You don't want to be out here holding no grudges. You don't want to be out here with no secret, dark shit that's a part of you. I can't stress it enough. But what I can tell you is this. Every individual has kids. You have to think about your kids. You have to think about the well-being of the ones behind you. See, everything before you thought about that. That's why the shift is here. Because we've been in these places for so long. And individuals is waking up. You can say to the bullcone, people waking up. Everything has to come out. Till it ain't no darkness left. All you individuals that resonate with this, like y'all old souls, like y'all ancient souls. When prophets say you've been living lifetimes to come back in a vessel within this shift, just like prophet has, it's designed like that. But you need to understand that some of them stories you read about the ancients, y'all are some of those individuals. All you're doing is looking at the vessel that you used to inhabit. But you done switched vessels a bunch of times since then. You done switched vessels a bunch of times since then. And now you in this modern vessel. You in the new and improved vessel. But you know how you get in that vessel? confirmation, because all of these lifetimes, you've been building up consciousness all the way till now. We finally to the stage of truly we can heal ourselves. I don't know if y'all said your affirmations today. I don't know if you talk to innate, you talk to your body today. But I'm reminding you. And Spirit telling me right now, while I'm reminding you of that, I made a video a while back, and probably none of y'all done it, but I still gotta say it because that's my word. I told y'all I was gonna tell y'all when to switch that gem, the tiger eye. And Spirit say rose quartz right now. Rose quartz is the best stone for anybody right now. It's other stones that individuals use, but rose quartz is the one that's being recommended to whoever listening. See, God, source is the one that can look at the photon belt, can look at a supernova, and can detail every piece of energy, information, route, individual, all the way down to it reaching you through the ethers. We just ain't there yet. We just need to understand that wind that's blowing is beyond what you can figure out right now. Because it's a difference. It's a difference between air and wind. See, air is just air. It don't become wind until it has a force behind it, until it's in motion. Your satisfaction is inside of you. It's inside of you. Stop trying to make yourself happy. Stop trying to be joyful from outside of yourself. Stop looking at things and people to make you happy. Yes, they have people that's here to make you happy. People that's here to assist you. People that's here to love you. Yes. But also, people on a journey.